So we now have a working chat widget, which allows all our customers or people who may need to contact us for any reason to reach out to your agents. When creating the widget, I ignored the authentication field, which is visible on the chat widget form. But now let's look at that field and see what it does. Now, configuring authentication is going to allow the agent to be sure that the person who initiated the chat is known to the organization. And this video shows how we can easily create a chat authentication record if using a D365 Portal or Power App Portal configuration, and it's going to force the person initiating the chat to log in prior to being able to initiate a new chat conversation with an agent. Now, the two fields you'll need to configure are the public key URL and the JavaScript client function. Please feel free to pause this video or visit my blog to get the appropriate URL syntax. After creating the authentication record and associating it to my chat widget, I can then go to my portal to then test it out. You'll notice the difference here in that as I'm not logged into the portal, clicking on chat redirects me to log in. Now, this is perfect in scenarios where chat may be only offered for key portal users. So once the person has logged in, or once that key person has logged in, they should be able to access chat. If I'm already logged in, I'm then able to initiate a conversation. And then the agent, after accepting that chat, will be able to see that I am an authenticated user in the visitor tab of the conversation record. But what if you need to service both authenticated and unauthenticated customers? You may have a need to allow unauthenticated prospects to ask questions, but you want to give priority to customers who are already doing business with you or may even have an SLA. So for this, you'll need to create another chat widget. So that will be one chat widget for authenticated chats and another for unauthenticated chats. And then you'll need to toggle which widget is shown in the chat widget content snippet. Now, the code snippet that I'm going to be using will be available in my blog. But here, all I'm doing is I'm just first of all checking if we're authenticated by checking if there's actually a user available. If there is, great. We're going to use the authenticated chat widget code. Else, we're then going to apply the chat widget code that is from the unauthenticated chat widget. And then we're going to end that. Now, remember, this code is going to be available in my blog. Cool. So when I save and go to the portal, bear in mind, I won't be logged in. So because I'm not logged in, it's going to by default show me the chat widget that's tailored for unauthenticated users and does not have the authentication settings associated to it. The design is also different by design. Okay, so if I click on this, it will take me straight through to an agent. And once that agent accepts the chat conversation and then goes to the visitor details tab, that agent will be able to see that the customer is indeed not authenticated. So I'm going to end this conversation and also, close the chat conversation on the portal, because the next thing that I'm going to do is refresh the portal and test this as an authenticated user. Now, as an authenticated user, the same experience that we had before will then apply. So logging in and refreshing my screen, will now show a different chat widget that we had before. So this is now showing the default chat widget that we actually demoed earlier. And because we are already logged in, it's not taking me back to the login screen, but instead is actually going to take me directly through to an agent who will be able to verify that I am indeed logged in and authenticated. So I really hope this was useful. Please provide feedback if you've got any questions, etc. Thank you. Bye.